Welcome back. We're going to try Hetepsenusret. I'm sorry. Part 2. Now, I watched the end of part 1 before I posted it, and I thought two things. I thought, whoa, could you possibly do anything more boring at the end of the video than watching paint dry? That was brutal. Oh, okay, we'll talk about this in a second. And the other thing that I thought was, wow, everything you did there at the very end was total crap. So I'm gonna erase it. We're gonna have to cross this river quick. I was gonna erase the ferry, but now I think I'm gonna leave it up for a little while at least. I'm gonna erase this whole section here. So I'm gonna acknowledge this wood request. I was not expecting in the first year to get a request for wood. So let's think about this. So we have a ferry place, which is fortunate for us. So I'm gonna have to set up housing here. It's gonna start off as junk housing probably. And then we'll either tear it down or incorporate it into a housing block. But we've got, what, just say 12 months. Okay, we've got 12 months to get 800 wood. So that won't be too hard. But we do have to get somebody across the river fast. And then we can stockpile it. And then maybe they'll open us a trade route. If it's land, I'm gonna have to get these two things employed so I can either get wood over here to sell it or get the traders across here to buy it. Okay, so automatically we are under some pressure. We have no Debbins. Now I wish I had this stupid thing visible all the time so I could keep an eye on how much papyrus I had to sell. We don't have a lot to sell, but the trader just left us, I think. If we ever spend all that money that we made on that first pass, we've got 300 to sell, so we're gonna have to wait for the next trader. I'm gonna put down the house. And then actually, I'm just going to spend it now. This is going to be so bare bones. So what we're doing is we're asking somebody from town to do us a huge solid and move into a wood shack on the other side of the river and become a wood entrepreneur. So I don't think I'm going to worry about crime or health of this house. I just want to make sure that nothing falls down or burns down. This is just going to be about as junky as you can get. Not the way I like to play, but if this does open up a trade route for wood, I want it like quick. We'll completely scrap all this as soon as we have some more money. I'm getting rid of this housing block. I don't think I'm gonna fish along here unless something really presents itself as being easy. But I want my dock, and I want a dock area, and I want it disconnected from the main city, because you know me, I don't like for traders at the dock to wander into town and take my town stuff. And the best way to do that is to keep the dock area disconnected from the from the thing. So we'll probably break the road here or something, and let cart pushers travel across, and we'll try to hide the break. If we break it here, the pyramid's gonna obscure the view of that, so that'll work. I like to make it so it looks like it's connected, but it's not. It's a quirk. Okay, so we need a wood chopper. Go for it. And as soon as that request is done, I'm gonna burn all this to the ground and reorganize it. We should have sold some more papyrus by then. I'm super worried that I didn't count right. My big plan here is worst case scenario, I have to make an ugly little jog on the road and set it up. Okay, back to playing live. If I have my watch set to tell me when an hour has passed, so I'm gonna stop. Probably cold on that hour. I'm watching the brisket still. I have to spray it every hour with the apple cider vinegar right now, and I have to wrap it in 3 hours. So I don't want to spend the whole day playing, but I have an hour here where I can do some stuff. And the other good reason to not play past the hour mark is I start doing stupid stuff at the hour mark, like planning out my dogs. It's spending too many Devons. One day I'll know which is the correct pronunciation. Okay, we've got 800 in there. Here he comes. Okay, so we've got some money. We're out of debt. I thought I saw people. Oh, there they are. I thought, why isn't this place employed? Maybe that's the same 4 that tried to come into town in episode 1. Said, we'll give you another chance if we can get in on the ground floor of the wood, of the lumber industry. Okay. Slowly feeding people. We ran out of food pretty fast with just 4 farms. We'll have to see if I'm building more farms. Well, I eventually will have to when I want to start feeding these people. But I guess the new plan, since we're going to have wood, this is where I want to build my shipyard. And then we'll start doing a fishing industry all the way down here. There's fish right there. Is there fish? There's fish down here at the bottom of the peninsula. So this will be a short trip for fish here. This will be a short trip for fish here. So I think we can do a pretty good fishing industry here. I think I'm going to stick my ferry landing here. No, I'm going to stick my dock here and my ferry landing here so I can square up on it. Though I don't think, yeah, it's not going to be pretty. It's okay because it's not going to be connected anyways. Okay, we made another sale, so we've got some more money. Yeah, we're working on it. Here comes 2. I'm worried. I did that in the Bubastis game where I didn't build enough. I'm trying to be economical, but I really severely underdid the amount of bows that I needed, and I ended up losing all my army when I sent them off to fight the first time because only one of the companies had bows. So we're going to do a second woodcutter. I guess I'm planning this side of the river soon. Actually, not much is going to go here except for a dock, a shipwright, fishing, ferry landing, and then maybe this will be where we brew beer and make linen if we can get the raw materials. I wonder if we get any clues. We can import barley, so we will be making beer on that side of the river, I think. We can import flax. So we will be making linen on that side of the river too. So this will have a separate industry here that the dock will only do linen, beer, flax, and barley, and wood. If wood is actually I'm assuming all these things are water roots. They might be land roots. But in any event, that's probably still where we'll do it. Well, if it's a land route for barley and stuff, we might brew beer on the other side of the river. We'll do it where it makes sense. So we're at 2,400 Devons. We need to start spending. So I think I'm gonna do this reorg. If I was a smart man, which I am not, I've made so many mistakes already this early game. Accept all wood. Actually, I'm only going to, yeah, I'll accept all. Wood's valuable. If I do get a wood trade route, I'll move it out and then I'll move it back to wherever we're going to put it. I need to, this will be the next area we plan, but I think do we even want to put down this housing block now? I think yes, because we're going to want, before we do anything else with our city, we're going to want to get this distribution area set up and start dumping the grain and the fish there. So let's say goodbye to, oh no, let's say goodbye to all this crap. No. Boy, I'm just anxious to destroy that monument. Now, I don't know what'll happen if I destroy the ferry, so I'm going to put another one down. I don't want all of a sudden this to devolve because it's not attached, or there's no access to it. So let's put down a ferry. I'm playing the game on pause right now because we're in major planning mode again. I'll get back into it and speed it up. Actually, I think I want to make sure that this is going to work here too before I need 12,000 people, so I need to do like some housing block math and all of that stuff too. So what did I say? I wanted the new ferry. I can't do anything here because of this water spot. They put some of those things on the map just to mess with you, I think, because over here too there was a dead spot too, like a little tiny water spot. So if this is my dock, then this is my ferry, and let's just I'm going to put the ferry here. Just because I had one mission where I had the ferry not work because it didn't like where the road was on it. So I want to make sure I can get road touching every spot of the back of this ferry. Not that I think I'm going to cross the river. Yeah, I'm going to probably pull wood across the river. So yeah, I need it to be employed. Okay. And that way when I have the dock here, it'll be nice and level. So this will be my dock. This will be my shipwright. Then I'll have like a warehouse area. I'll probably build a housing block up closer to the, well, I don't know where I'm going to build it. Because I don't know if I'm doing wood, or pardon me, I don't know if I'm doing beer and linen over here. There's definitely more room down here for a big industry. Keep it away from my city. I'll probably just build a line off the ferry and build a housing block off of it, and then I'll have the whole south of the housing to put industry. Okay, so we got a plan. So I can probably keep, if this is my dock, I can probably keep this storage yard. I'll take my road off of here, maybe. Yeah, I got room to make a loop that'll allow me multiple storage yards. Probably get 6 storage yards down here. And then I'll send industry off, which means I probably want my housing block running this way. So I can use the feeder housing along this line to feed however many strips of industry I want. Okay, we got the plan. These guys will get knocked down. And then I'll send the road this way as soon as I get the 800 wood. And then this house will go bye-bye and he'll get to move into nicer housing. Okay, I feel better. And then we can set up our disconnected dock area with whatever makes sense. We can have room for looks like they want my money too. Boy, is that Menet Kufu that asked for the Menet Kufu asked for the wood? Could bring us benefits. And now Menet Kufu wants Debbins. I don't like Menet Kufu. I hope they trade with us later so I can take all their money. Okay. There's some wood in the yard. Let's see how we're gonna do on this request. 3 months, we need 500. Let's give him this now. Oh, come on. I probably underbuilt. It took such a long time for people to get down here. Okay, there's 400. We might be late on this one, but I can't do anything about it now. Yeah, we're gonna be late. Okay, that's what it is. Now I don't have as much money to play with this, but let's play with this. So 14. And 9. centered, but that's okay. It would have been like serendipitous if this came off of here, but it didn't. Okay, this of course is for this, well, right here, and it is also for this and a bazaar on the back side of that. That's going to give our second food and linen and jewelry to all the houses that are backed up against these roads here, and that's where we're going to evolve our manners. Let's see if I did the math right. I did. Okay, good. So that's going to be our future housing blocks. And then we'll put some housing blocks along here. I think these two are going to be our only large blocks. And I have an idea about them in terms of taking advantage of the new culture thing. I'm going to try to put a little more housing into these. I might not even do this bazaar here except to assist, because I might even take these up as high as they'll go, like fancy residences all the way around. We'll see how I'm doing for population. Okay. Well, we are a little more popular because we gave them the demons, but we are going to miss out on this. I should have put down 3, but I don't want to. If I'm going to erase them, I'll just be late. I'll reconcile myself to the fact that I'm just going to be late. Okay, so it's November. Let's see how we did with Dakla. We sold them everything. Okay, so we managed to max out on our papyrus sales for that year. I hope all the other requests don't come so crazy fast. Yes, I know, I'm late. But you should give me bonus points for not being super late. Oh, I hope it's a water trade route. And I hope they sell us flax and barley. That would be a perfect world. And I hope they buy wood. If they don't buy wood, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, we got the trade route for doing the Debin request. So let's go take a look at it. They sell barley. It's a land route. Okay, so we're doing beer, and they sell sandstone too. If we were like trying to power build the mausoleum, we could do it. A lot cheaper than opening up that Baki trade route. 4,000 barley, so that'll keep us in, and they'll buy bricks. So they're not as good a trading partner as I hoped. But at least we know where we're doing our beer industry, and that's on the main side of the river. Do we open it? These guys don't buy beer. So there's no real benefit to opening it right now because we're not using beer. I'm not working on the monument now. It's these guys do 40. These guys do 25. So we're like 5 years of trade to get our monument going. We're going to be here for a long time, so I'm not under any pressure to bring in sandstone. Other reasons we might want to open this, if we're doing the pyramid we want. So that's nice. We could put the limestone in a yard without worrying about it, maybe building a dock. Yeah. Depending who else, if anybody else sells us limestone. I was thinking about putting a dock here if limestone came by water, but I could put the dock, or a storage yard, sorry, not dock. I can put storage yards anywhere since we're not bringing limestone in, at least at this point, by water. I could stick it like anywhere. Okay. That's 600. That's 700. So I guess maybe we're not setting up a lumber industry over here yet. I might leave this, well no, I can't leave it running too long because I'm gonna get crime. I'm gonna shelve the wood industry as soon as I get this. The patch says that I can shut this industry off now. I guess we'll be able to test that out. In case somebody wants wood again, I can fire this back up, which means I have to give this guy physician. So temporarily, we're going to use junk housing. Okay, let's test that out. I think that's on the trade screen. Toggle activation of this industry and give the wood. Ah, it actually works this time. That's good, because that was one of the things that was peeing me off about the game early. I thought that was buggy. Okay, so 3,000 debits. It's time we started actually building a city. So where are we going to do pottery? And where are we going to do bricks? Since we're going to be doing fishing all the way down here, maybe I will erase that and do actual housing for these guys, and start building up our food. God should still be happy, I think. Yeah. Okay, we are going to do this housing block. First, let's do our massive reorg. I just spent money on things I'm tearing down immediately. I have to leave that house up until the next one comes. Okay, bye-bye wood choppers. Those will change. I want to employ this. So that doesn't, I don't think that's long enough. We might do a big block here. I'm gonna do some kind of hybrid. I'm not gonna do like a full large block, and I'm not gonna do the new modern block. Definitely need to be doing this at 6 in the morning and not now. The other thing I think that's gonna be okay. Can I get all my industry there? Maybe I should do a small block. Yeah. I don't want to go too nuts on this side of the river. Okay, so I can do some food stuff over here. I can send a really long maybe I'll do a small block down here that will feed the fishing boats on this side, and maybe that'll help grab another row of industry. Okay, I like that plan. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like this. So we get 6 buildings in here. We get a lot of buildings in here. Got storage yards for everything. Small housing block over here. We're gonna need more than 2 of these to handle all of this. And the fishing boats will get employment off these houses here. Okay, so we've got our plan finished for this side. Our work camps for our farms will come off of here. Get employment off of here. So that's gonna have to go. I gotta set up this housing block now. Actually, I'm gonna set up. I don't want to set up both of them. I'm gonna set up both of them. This wasn't where I wanted to come next, but we'll make do. Okay. I think I'm gonna just keep this as really, really bare bones as possible. I'll probably do both of these as Bast because 12,000 people is gonna do 10,000. This is gonna do some. Did it just tell us our kingdom rating fell? Yeah. Oh well. Next time I'll build more wood choppers. We're close to reeds here. I don't know if that's going to count. Am I doing this? Did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did that wrong. Let me see if I remember. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Forgot for small block that I put architect and fire by the booth. Architect and apothecary and dentist. I'm gonna do an experiment and see if these guys get malaria. They ended up sick. That didn't take long. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment. We're gonna give these guys an apothecary and not give these guys an apothecary, and then check on malaria risk later. So that's everything everybody needs down here. We'll get employment for the storage yard we want to keep. I'm going to put down some wood cutters. I'm going to put them over here. That's not that long of a walk. They're close to the trees. That might be a little more efficient. Okay, so these guys are going to get fed by fish. Got money. Put him here so he's close to the wood, because he's gonna have to make us our navy later. So you can start your walk on a little jog here. That way. And I'm pretty sure that this will get architect. These guys, I don't know if they'll get fire. I'm going to give them fire protection now. I'm going to put it here. I might move it later, but I'm going to put it here so they can get out on both sides to go to the trees. Okay, back to live. So this is gonna get employment off of here. House, garden. Looks like we're gonna have to get a little ugly with our road. So we are gonna come off of here. Let's leave 4 spaces so we can get 2 rows of things like any industry we want or juggler schools around here or something. There's a spot we can stick a firehouse or an architect. We'll see what this is like later. If I make this 6 wide, it's my dogs, I apologize. Let's see what that'll be like. So that's 6 storage yards in there. This is a big waste of space. Maybe I'll do it kind of keyhole like this. See if I can make it a little bit more logical. That still picks up that. That might be better. Lots of room for storage yards if we want. I can't see a world where we need that many storage yards. But we could always do 2x2 industries and then just have gardens or grass on the other side here. Maybe we could even just run our storage yards up the middle here. Yeah, if we did 6 storage yards here, then we could have like some industry here, some industry here, some industry here. And then just a row of statues or a row of gardens just to make it look appealing from the river. Okay, well, I think we've got our disconnected dock area done. Okay, so we've actually made a bit of progress in terms of actually playing this mission. Let's just go Bast for now. And we can always change it out later if we are trying to balance things out. But for now, let's just do our bast and 3 shrine plan. That'll change later. Game meat. Oh my god. Okay. It just wants this building everywhere on this map all at the same time. It wants this building over here. And now it wants this building over here or here. Well, we wanted to get the Navy area done. So why don't we stick a ferry and a bridge? This bridge should still work when the flood is out. Okay, we're gonna build a housing block down here. And again, I might not like where I put the ferries, but I can move them later. There isn't a lot of options. Can't do ferry over here. I don't want to put it on a 3 spot, so, and I don't want it interfering with the mausoleum as much or at all if I can help it. So the logical place is here to here. That leaves us to warship wharfs. We've got room for some more warship wharfs over here, and maybe 2 transports. I don't think I'm sending 6 companies anywhere, so I'm going to aim for 2 transport wharfs and as many warships as can fit along here. We'll find that out later. But I'm not gonna try to max out the Army and the Navy. I'm probably only gonna do 4 forts anyways. I don't know if I can fit much more here. In fact, I'm gonna have to build that block pretty tight up against this ferry, and we'll feed them with game meat. So I'll put a block as close to here as I can so I can do their food here. I don't think I'm gonna farm this crap. I didn't say crap. This little area of, unless I'm desperate later, but I got farmland over here and I got 2 big strips over there. So we're just gonna do game meat here. I'm not even gonna feed the sailors fish. The sailors are gonna eat game meat. They probably get enough fish when they're out on the road or on the river. Okay. And salted pheasant will do them well. Okay, so enough chit chat about that. Let's actually get this set up. So I think I could fit a warship wharf here. Can. Okay. So that means I want to leave 2 spaces here. We'll connect up to the ferry probably here, so I could put architect of fire right there, and hopefully that's gonna, well, the only thing that has to cross this river is wood. And oh, actually wood doesn't even have to cross this river. I can totally disconnect this. I don't even need these ferries employed. What am I going to bring over here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Makes life easier. So these 2 ferries are just for people. I'm going to stick a road right here. Not here because it's going to touch my... And I'm going to put a road right here just so they shut up and don't give me this icon. If I want game meat for my estate housing or manor housing, I'll get it from up here. We're just going to fulfill requests with this and feed this little block. So that means So we'll send our Navy road down that way. We might end up having to do another housing block, unless I get a feeder house right here. Okay. We're gonna see if, I think the farthest down an employer is gonna have to travel is maybe, so warship, transport, warship, 1, 2, 3, warship. Okay, we're gonna have a big Navy, or we can do a big Navy. I don't know if I have to come all the way down here. So I'm gonna stick with the, actually I wanna make sure that let's do it this way. This is going to be a garden, house, road. I do want it completely surrounded. By gardens. If I can do it that way, I'll do it that way. So here is going to be our supply for our Navy. We got to get copper over here somehow. Unless we want to just do archer forts. Chariots. So we can't do bows. So we're going to do chariots. That'll be fun. Which means we need a lot of space. These things are massive. Or, sorry, that's the fort. I meant the chariot workshop. They're bigger. So chariot workshop. Maybe 4 chariot companies. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do. So let's get the housing down the road here. You can hear my dogs from the other room. Maybe not. Maybe you're lucky you can't hear them. Okay, so this is our future military base, but right now it is solely existing to I needed a road up here. Being too cute by half. Okay, let's try it again. There's our road for meat and feeding. Okay. And our road will come down this way to do our military. And this will just be for granary and hunting lodge. I'm gonna do 2, just in case we get future requests for meat. Actually, I got no guarantee where it's gonna come out of, so probably just gonna 12 months for 9. I'm gonna do 2. Okay, wasted a lot of debits. Let's hope we have some papyrus to sell. I should not have put that there. Okay. Here we do. It's September. It'll probably go soon. Okay. Let's just do the bare bones here. Yes. I know. don't even think I'm going to give these, I don't want to go too far into debt. So I'm just going to give them, I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to even get rid of the roadblock. And I'm going to put the architect in here too. I'm going to count on these guys to leave the block. To supply this. It's gonna have to be a granary the way that I play, because I don't think we can import fish. Let's just check. Well, even then I don't. I think that because we can't import it now, I don't think so. We will be able to import fish on this mission. So these guys are going to be unfed and just ignored until such time as we can open the trade route. I don't have to put a granary down. I'm going to put it here. So I can get to, actually I could have put it, oh, I'm just gonna do them here. Now they can walk out, get the game meat, bring it to the, okay, this'll stay stable for a while. It'll stay at crude hut because I'm not giving them water. We're close to reeds and we're close to, I feel bad. I'm gonna get water and I'm gonna, okay, because I'm such a humanitarian, I'm gonna keep these guys alive. They're doing a hard job. And they're not going to get to eat for a long time, so. Potentially a very long time. Okay, we're at about the hour mark. I'm going to run it just for a little while, just to see if we can meet that request. And see if we get out of debt. So we got a happy little starter community here that's doing a little bit of wood for us. We got people going to cross the ferry to live in isolation in the military base. What's it going to ask for next? It's going to ask for pottery next. I have not even thought about where I'm sticking pottery. I might do a big pottery industry right along here. Guess we can't do it here. I think, yeah, this will be pottery. We'll do some kind of brick industry over here close to that monument. That's what they're going to ask for next. They're going to ask for bricks. Okay, game, you are proving to be a challenge. But I think we're going pretty good. When I make some more Devons, I'll plan out this area here. Because I think if we do some housing here, some medium blocks here, I can maybe do my estate housing across the back here. Maybe bring a couple storage yards up here, just to make sure we don't have a hella long walk. That's a problem for future molar mauler. Present molar mauler's got us enough problems. Okay, January. Let's check to see that everybody's okay. Everybody's happy with us. We're actually collecting the game meat pretty fast. Oh, we're 1,100 in debt. Oh man, what did we do to ourselves? Big sale, come on, big sale. Come on, Mr. There he is. Mr. Trader is coming, and he took everything, and we're 840 above now. Okay, good. That was a big swing in our fortunes. Yeah, look at us. Okay, I think that is it for this one. So thank you for watching hour number 2 of Absolutely Nothing Happens. And take care. Happy Easter. I gotta go check on the brisket. Okay.